Okay. Good morning, everyone. Did you know that spots are not lies? Vaccines do not cause autism. Did you know that meteorites are not necessarily hot when they reach the Earth? And did you know that hair care products do not actually repair your split ends and damage hair? These are the reality among our erroneous conceptions. In research, we are affected by technology, especially the way we are thinking. Then, when websites were born, we use it in our everyday life, and we find some interesting materials and seek answers for our questions. But as we experience these advantages of this modernization, we set our minds in different ideas that are exaggerated and overlooking. We consider websites as the primary resources in our research and in finding information. But let's look on the reality about the misconception of people about research.
So now, what do you prefer? Web searching or using books for research? We all believe that books is the best friend of what we call nerds, right? So we prefer to use websites for our partner for research. But web is not that reliable because what we can see in the web is just an imitation of what the books already have. In fact, what we can see in the book is more explained and reliable. But in the web, yes, there is the answer that we must get, that we must know. But there's still a question that can be answered only by the book. Like the question, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. How come it is 2, not 11? Weird, right? But funny. That's the reality. Book is the best way to have our research. Because when we use web, it's always been a disadvantage. Because using web for research is a time-consuming reference. Like some people, they first look at their notifications and friend requests on Facebook than rather first search what they need. Like me, I'm fond of playing Tetris Battle on Facebook. That sometimes, or should I say all the time, I spend more time on playing it than having my research. But can't you realize that when you use book, we cannot do anything but just read and search. So because in books, there's no Facebook, YouTube, no Tumblr, Twitter, right?
Yes.
You're right. The aim of this speech is to let you all know that website has too many disadvantages and temptations. So it's better to use books for us to search. It's better to use books for searching and websites for playing and socializing. Thank you.
For second misconceptions about research, the misconception is that websites have all the information that a speech maker needs. Of course, if we use websites, it looks very easy for us to find interesting materials or high-quality information. But books are better than websites. And the reality in this misconception is that websites lack a great deal of materials, especially high-quality information, because that quality information is only available by interviewing an expert in reading books or articles. Even though these inventions of technology answers or are capable of answering our questions, we cannot assure of its scientific background and reliability. Let's say, for example, we want to research about birds, particularly the why did the birds sing or what their songs mean. We can use websites, different websites, or even hundreds of websites to gather information about this topic. But book is more often used, and these books give reliable information. There's a book entitled Bird Songs, A Natural History, and it suggests answers that are based on experience and facts. Don't Stop, the author of this book, is a professor who spent months in searching and I think Central America rainforest to interview the ornithologists or those who are experts with birds, and then in his book he reports the latest findings of scientists. Let's say, for example, the idea of brown treasure is a kind of bird, and he says that this bird has a repertoire of 2,000 songs. And then, going back to the topic about websites, we might ask that is website capable of answering our questions like of that bird? I think the answer is yes. But this information, but websites give different answers in our questions, and we may lack the scientific background to teach out the correct one. And then we can consider that, but when we read a book, especially the book of Don't Stop, he provided a single coherent picture, and he focused on insights that are not that haven't not appeared in the website. He also focused on facts and regarding theories and dodgy facts about that abound in the internet. He also offers different information so that we can assure that all this scientific fact. Therefore, we can conclude that misconception is already part of our lives. As technology is more developed by man, we cannot prevent these wrong ideas that are given by some information. But there's websites, on the other hand, helps us in finding information, but unlike those resources that are giving scientific and reliable data, and that's a book. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Naliaga, feedback.